cutting holes and fishing, doing some ice fishing. There was a pond by my old house growing up, and it freeze over in the wintertime. And I know it sounds terrible, but they have family gatherings down there, and they light a fire, and every once in a while, I know it's absolutely terrible, but I was a little kid, didn't know any better, didn't know anything about it. It was just fun and exciting to me. But somebody would get a tire on fire, and they burned pretty independently and pretty hot for a long time. They kicked it out on the ice, and I just remember the ice being on fire. As a little kid, seeing that fire out in the middle of that frozen pond as we're out skating around, and we were huddling around it and stuff, and God, can't believe it. But it was the 80s, you know. Smoked in cars, and restaurants, and smoking sections. People weren't really real big on paying attention to health and all that jazz. What was that? Yeah, it's Baker Lake. Can't see shit because it's dark. Out there, right there. You smell what? You smell? Yeah, you can't really tell. But yeah, there's basically a big pond, but Baker Lake. I should have pulled in back there. Could have got a better view. Don't worry, puppy. We'll stop. Get out and sniff. Don't look like it's frozen yet. Still been getting above freezing during the day and down in the 20s at night. It might have a little layer of ice on it, but nothing substantial. Oh, looks like that freezing rain turned into a light snow. That's good. I hate freezing rain. Take snow over freezing rain any day. Chains though, so I have to chain up. Not a lot of logging activity going on in this area, so not a real good road to give the explanations on that. But up here, not too far, there is, however, a road that has been recently having a lot of logging activity, and there's some things I can show you to look out for. CB, you're going to be out here on these roads. I know people have gone to a lot more tech savvy communication devices, but as far as I know, and I haven't been out of the game that long, as far as I know, they're still using CB radios for all the logging. The log trucks traveling in and out of the roads, and public most of the time, right when you get onto a active logging road, or even some of the inactive logging roads, they will have CB channels marked on trees or on signs or something as soon as you turn on the road. And you don't really have to talk or explain where you're at or what you're doing, but if you pay attention, watch the mile markers and listen intently, which is hard for me to do because I love jamming out to my tunes on getting lost on logging roads. But if you're during those active hours and during the middle of the week, and, you know, lot safer. And if you've ever come across a log truck on a logging road that surprised you, it could be a really scary and deadly situation, especially on a blind corner. You know, and especially if you're in an active logging zone where you're not supposed to be. They don't expect you to be there. They expect everybody on that road to be calling off or communicating their mile markers so they know where they're at, so they can travel quickly and get to the mill and get back. Trucks entering roadway. Oh, really? Huh. Must be a new little site right there. Oh yeah, they cut in a road right there. There's the other sign that way. Yeah, so old school CB. Good to have when you're up traveling these roads. Get a buddy, he gets one too. Make sure that you can hear each other a couple miles away. You know, I mean,